Hi guys. So another Wednesday. Unfortunately, this Wednesday you won't have Jason with you. I am going to be replacing him for a while because he has a couple of personal things that he needs to fix it and stuff like that. So I'm going to be replacing him. For those who do not know me, my name is Diogo. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Brazil, countryside of Brazil, born and raised here. I was part already of seven trans guys, but I have to quit because of personal things. My life was crazy and stuff like that. So I was actually part of the first formation of seven trans guys, and I'm really happy to be back. I'm really happy to be talking to you guys. Well, I had to drop the channel. Actually, you will actually notice at the end of this video why I am going to actually tell you guys why I had to quit doing the videos and stuff like that. But first of all, let's start telling you guys about my transition, about my testosterone and stuff like that. Right now my testosterone is a little bit late, like a month I guess, but I didn't have the money to pay for it. So like in a couple of days I think I will be able to pay for it. Like each shot of my testosterone is like $500, not $500, but it's still expensive. It's $500 of my money here, of my currency, but like in dollars it's like $200 a shot, so it's still pretty expensive for me. So I wasn't able to pay for the last one, so I'm going to take this month. I'm a little bit late. My voice was lower than this right now, because right now it's a bit high I guess, but my voice dropped a lot from what it used to be. Like you can see from the first videos that I used to do, you can see like from the first videos that I used to make, like that my voice has changed, has dropped a little bit. It was way lower than it is right now, but okay, 1 month with my shot late. Okay, so starting taking actually I am 4 months right now on testosterone, and it had been crazy for me, since I started taking tea, because tea is the thing, testosterone is the thing that for me saved my life, but at the same time that it saved my life, it fucked me, because it messes with all your body, with your mind. It messes with everything, So I was, on the time I was depressed. I'm still depressed. Like I carried this disease for a couple of years now, so I know how to deal with it. I am treating it the best way that I can, but I also suffer from anxiety. So when I started taking tea, I was like having to deal like with a relationship that just had ended. I had to deal with another relationship starting, and I had to deal with my family, my friends, society, and all those crazy stuff. But different than the other times where I got dumped. On this time it was really bad for me, but it was also good, because at the time, I was really stressed out and stuff like that, and I was finding on him a strength or something that I didn't had at the time. But then when he dumped me, I was like, fuck, what am I going to do now? He was like a safety, a safe place for me, a safe person for me, where shit happening on my day, and I could just send him a message and meet him. But that already happened in my life before, not with the intensity that it was this time, but it was great that this happened because it helped me. It helped me to build the man that I am right now. You know, I'm like, I can deal with stress, I can deal with a bunch of things and think, you know, not do stupid shit. So I really do, I really appreciate all those people that were bad to me, good to me, because they built the man that I am today, the man that I'm going to become, you know. So that was my transition, you know. That was me transitioning in every single part of my life. 2015 was a transition year, and not only about testosterone and stuff like that. It was a year where I was able to find myself, that I was able to actually express myself, you know. So I transited to a really shy guy who didn't do anything for him or for his community, and I became like a guy who right now are giving lectures, are chasing after transgender rights, you know, like trying to create policies for them, for us to live like way better here in Brazil. Yesterday I had a meeting, you know, that we are going to like pick up all of the transgender people here in the area and try to, for all those who want it, we want to have their name changed and gender as well. So I'm trying to do like as much as I can, you know, to help my community. So I went out of this place where I didn't know anybody, nobody knew me and stuff like that, and I passed through a side, like I transited to a side where I could actually help people, you know, that I could actually like tell about my life, and that this storytelling, that it was going to be useful in the life of people, and not only transgender people, but most of them are cisgender people who do not know anything about transgender, you know. So I'm trying to break every single day this prejudice that people have, all this ignorance that they have, and this was a transition for me because back then, like in 2014 for example, or in the beginning of 2015, I wasn't like even able to stand up for myself, and now I can stand up for myself, I can stand up for the other, and I can like I can actually talk to people like the way that I really want to, you know. So this is amazing. This is a part of my life. This was a year, a roller coaster year, where I had ups and downs all the time, but I didn't give up, you know. It was one of the most beautiful things. Like, this transition is fucked up, it is messed up, but it's one of the most beautiful things that I have been through all of my life. And I can say that because to be me is fantastic. And about my top surgery, I'm just waiting for my insurance to say, okay, you can do the surgery, we will pay for everything, because I do not have money to pay for my top surgery, so they need to pay for it. And if they do refuse, we are going to enter with an action against them, so they will have to pay for my surgery. So let's see. On the 14th, I will have like the answer of them, and let's hope that I can do like the stop surgery, because I cannot deal with boobs anymore. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. This video was actually me talking too much about myself, but I tried to escape from this, but unfortunately I couldn't. I don't know, to accept yourself as you are, you just need to take 5 seconds of self-love, you know? You just need to stop thinking about yourself, not thinking about others. Not this time, you know? So yeah, that was it, guys. I don't know if what I told you guys is going to be something, you know. But here in Brazil, I don't know how many people in Brazil are going to watch this, but people in my city or in the area around, they can come to me, and so we can talk about changing names, because we are working on a project right now. I am a part of a group that we help transgender people, LGBT people, but our focus right now, it is transgender. It is transgender people, because we noticed that we have a huge demand in Brazil, a huge demand of what we are going to do, of transgender being killed, getting out of schools and stuff like that. So we are trying to avoid this. We are trying to diminish the problems in the future, you know. We are trying to take care of our people, our transgender community. So I make part of this, I don't know the name in English. We say here collective, you know, like a group. So I am working with names reassignment, changing names. Everybody who is from Belo Horizonte can come to me and talk about this, and we are going to try to change name and gender. Here in Brazil, it's a bit difficult to change gender, because it's other part is not together with the name, but we are trying, and we are being successful in this. They are changing both name and gender, so it's amazing. It's amazing, and I don't know if someone in Brazil is going to watch this, but if you do, please talk to me. Okay? We are going to be back on February, but you can still talk to me, and I'm going to put your name on the waiting list. Okay? Okay, guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys have a really good year. I hope you enjoy my presence here every Wednesday with you guys. I'm going to give you my best, so all the videos are going to be amazing, and all the best to Jason, that he can fix all his problems and personal things in his life, and that he can be back as soon as possible. Okay, guys, that was it. See you. Please subscribe on the channel, like us. If you didn't like the video, show it to your enemies, show it to everybody you know. Actually, if you like it, you can show it to everybody, and if you didn't, show it to your enemies. I know that they're going to lose a quite time here, at least with me talking. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe on the channel, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye bye. Okay, guys, so what I forgot to say before, it was what I'm expecting for this year, for 2016. Well, this year I really hope that I can find a job, or that at least I can work from my house, you know. I do not have expectations to stay in Brazil. Probably in the end of the year I'm going to move. I don't know where. I don't know if inside Brazil or outside Brazil, but I really do want to get out of the city. And on the 8th of this month, they are going to release the results of the exam that I was crazy about, that I actually had the nervous breakdown. It was because of this exam, because I was studying too hard, I was trying too hard, and I don't know, it sometimes it felt like the subjects didn't get into my mind, into my head. Didn't matter how much I study, you know. The results of going to a college or not, they're going to come like later on, because we need to apply for the college that we want. So yeah, let's see if the colleges that I'm going to apply and the courses that I'm going to try, if I'm going to have like a good grade. I don't know. Well, I hope so, cause I don't know, 2 years, I guess 1 year and a half without studying, and it is making me crazy. It's making me nuts. And the Olympic Games are going to happen in Rio, and I'm seriously thinking about going there, working, you know, like using my English to work with uh, with foreigners. I don't know if this word is good to say, but yeah. So I also want to do my top surgery. I don't know, this month. Yeah, I don't know if this month it will be, but I don't know. At least this year, I really want to take them off, you know. I need to find a job, or like I told you guys, work in my house. Me and my friend, we have a really good project of building a stuff. I'm going to make a suspense about it, and later on I'll tell you guys what we are thinking about doing. Cause get a formal job in Brazil is really difficult for transgender people. So we are thinking about starting a new business or something like it. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope that everything turns out okay. Well, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on next Wednesday.